What's going on, y'all? So today we're going to be talking about artists who could take over in 2026. Now this is truly like the part 2 for the video I made that's like artists who could blow up in 2026 or blow up even more. But it's like the takeover. So before we fully get into it, guys, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 3,000 subs. So if you guys could sub up, it would mean the world to me and I would really appreciate it. And go ahead in the description, follow my IG and DM me if you guys have any questions about music, you guys want to be included in videos, or you guys just want to say what's up. I respond to most DMs, so go ahead and DM me. Don't feel scared, like I'm gonna respond. But we're not even about to waste any time. Let's go immediately into it. So the first artist I have up on my list is Slayer. Now, when I made the other video, y'all were on my ass in the comments talking about some weird Slayer as well. Slayer. And with all these talks, he's been in within like the past 7 days of the year, or like 12 days. I don't even know how many days we're in the year. But it's not good talks, but people are watching him. Doesn't look the part or anything, because when he's loping out of here, bro, he's not going to be worried about if niggas think that he looks the part. Because he's going to be making too much fucking money. So please do not tell me that in the comments or do that corny shit. But without that out of the way, let's move on to the next artist. Now, the next artist I have up on this list is Rex V2. And I also had him on my other list as well. But in terms of 2026, I truly think that he could take it over. Because he just released, well, not just. He released his album Winner Circle to really good reviews. Only a few people had like, it wasn't for them. But that's very understandable. But Rex V2 is one of the most creative artists we have in the underground right now. And you could tell that because he's also another self-prod artist. And you guys are going to notice a theme. I put self-prod artists above normal artists a lot. Because I just like the way how you could literally create your own sound or create your own wave in this type of underground niche that we have right now. As I said, the most popping thing right now is distortion rap. And every other artist can get on that wave. It's not that hard to ride the distortion wave. But I feel like Rex V2 is genuinely doing something creative with it. He could implement different elements into the beats. And also, he's very goddamn melodic. If you guys listen to Winner Circle, you see how melodic Rex could get on these distortion beats alone. So, seeing him hop on a different type of beat, there's no telling how far Rex could go or push his sound. And I know that he's pushing a group that's like PGF. I don't know all the members of that, so I'm not really going to get too much into that. But he's already aligning himself with a group of other like-minded people. So if they all sit together and they keep going up with Rex, they won't lose, bruh. Now, I'm not sure how big Rex could realistically get in the underground scene or what his cap is, because I feel like all underground artists have a cap. There is a certain level that you reach that you really just cannot surpass for some reason. And it could just be due to your sound, fan base, or just how it is with your career. But I don't know what the cap for Rex is truly. I could see him getting up to like 1.2 monthly or like 2 mil monthly, because he's always being creative. He's creating so many new things, and he initially blew up from being like big on TikTok. And once you're big on TikTok, you got a lot more eyes on you. So if Rex really wants to make another TikTok hit, he can make another TikTok hit and be big on like TikTok and just in music in general. But I got Rex as next on my list. Let me know if you guys agree with me or you guys don't. Let me know down in the comments why you don't agree with me. But without that the way, let's move on to the next artist. Now, next up on my list, this might throw a lot of y'all off, but I got Blood next on my list. Now, there's going to be one side of my fan base that hates me. There's going to be another side of my fan base that loves me for this. But let me explain. I don't like Blood's current music. We all know this on the channel. I hate his current music. I really do. But I actually gave his album a listen off a stream, and I found a couple of songs that I really like. And one of those songs is Sub-Zero. And that song showcased that Blood could actually rap. And not only could Blood rap, I'm pretty sure he's a self-prod. I'm not 99% sure, so I'm not just going to put that out there and be like, Blood is next up, he's a self-prod. Because I really don't know. But if Blood is a self-prod and he could dive into many different lanes, I don't see why he can't blow up in 2026. That's just me. Now, on the current shit that he's doing, I don't see him making it past like 250 monthly. Like 250K monthly. But if he switches it up when he has like a really solid fan base, I could genuinely see him taking off like to the moon. Not to the moon, that's too much. Bigger than he is now, let's say that. Because y'all are diehards for Blood. I don't know what it is with the current music that makes y'all love it so much, but y'all are genuinely diehard for Blood. And I have to respect it, bro. Because with me pushing so much hate on him, and y'all just showing so much love back to him, I had to tap it at least to understand what y'all were seeing. But I fuck with what his creative vision could be. I'm not a fan of all the gore stuff and the deep voice presets, that's just not me. I'm not listening to current Blood. But if he switches it up in like this year with his next few projects and gets away from that heavy distortion thing, I think that Blood could genuinely be big. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think of Blood, if you guys think that he could be the next big thing in the underground. I'm giving him some leadway. God knows what 2026 will bring, but I'm giving him some leadway, please. Now, next up on my list, I have Lucy Bedrock. Now, Lucy has so much hype. He has probably the most hype of anyone on this list. And he only dropped I think he only dropped one album in 2025. But that one album has done so much for him, I didn't even see it happening. He is at like 500k monthly. The most popular song on that album has like 4 million streams. And it got big on TikTok. It died off of TikTok. And it's still going up. Lucy is so different compared to the rest of the scene. It's insane. And it's not like he's not doing distortion. He is doing distortion, but genuinely, like when I say he's bringing something different to distortion, he is actually bringing something completely new to distortion. There's none. There may be some artists that are like, being more melodic, but he was genuinely singing on that entire beat. And on that project, Music, I really don't want to butcher the name. Let me know if I'm saying it right down in the comments. But he has so many different bags and so many different like flow switches and different aesthetics on that project. And when I say aesthetics, I mean like in terms of music. Like there's so many different types of music on that one project. It shows how creative Lucy could get. And he's also surrounded by other big artists like Jane Remover and stuff like that, and Kura. Like he has his own little collective. I don't know if they're like an official collective, but he's surrounded by some pretty good people who also have their own diehard fan bases. And the Lucy fan base is very diehard. So I could genuinely see him taking completely off in 2026. But let me know what y'all think of Lucy Bedrock. If you guys are tapped in, if you guys haven't tapped in yet. If you guys haven't tapped in yet, go tap into Lucy. I'm telling you. He could genuinely do some big things, not only in the underground this year, but he could blow up in many different ways. But we'll see. But now, before we end it off, I have someone who hit me up on Instagram DMs, and they say they want to be included in the video. Now, if you guys want to be included, hit me up on Instagram DMs, and we could talk more about it. But this guy's name is Drowsy Lol, and he's a rapper. And he watches my videos, and I appreciate it that a lot of y'all rappers and y'all come to me and y'all want promo and whatnot. But he like genuinely like wants to push himself a lot more. So me and him talking DMs, and I told him to like tell me a little bit about himself. I'm gonna put that up on screen right here. Now I really like his sound. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like insanely different from most of the underground that we have right now, and that's to be expected because people have inspirations. People are inspired by other people, but I think it's different enough if he kind of switches up what he has going on and makes it just a little bit more unique and really pushes his aesthetic or his image really forward on like IG and stuff. He could genuinely take off. And in terms of his inspiration, he says he's inspired by Migos, Lil Wayne, and Fetty Wap, and Future. And I clicked on his profile and I seen this one Instagram post, and I could easily tell that he's inspired by Lil Wayne. Now, in the underground, you have a lot of the same sound for sure. But you could hear inspirations in somebody, especially after they tell you it. Now, after he told me that he was inspired by Lil Wayne, I heard, and in his voice, you could even tell. So, I mean, he's not capping, and I feel like he could genuinely bring something different to a few people that watch his video. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that he's going to blow up in 2026, but he's creative enough to the point where he could genuinely make something of himself. So, if you guys want to check him out, I'll put up his IG on screen right here. I'll put up his TikTok on screen right here because he's also popping on TikTok. If y'all want something new, go check him out. But that's pretty much it for this video. Thank y'all for watching. Like and sub. And we're on the road to 3K. And sub up because you made it to this point in the video. Sub up. But I love y'all so much. Thank you for everything guys that blessed me with. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.